Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and we're on our way to Hammond, Ontario to pick up hatching eggs. And this year we're hatching silver-laced Wyandottes. Whatever hatches, we will pick the best for to fit into our laying flock, and the rest, well, we'll just pop them in the freezer. So anyway, they're $2.50 an egg. So you can bet your boots I'm going to go over them very carefully, make sure that there's no misshapen eggs, none that are too small or anything like that. All right, we'll see you in a bit. I couldn't get out of the truck because it was really icy, because after all that snow last night, it's above zero here. It's above freezing. So everything's melting. We've had rain and his driveway was icy and I could not get out of the truck. But we got 28 silver lace Wyandottes, and some of the eggs were small, so smaller than maybe they should be. So he told me to discount those. But he also gave me some Bantam Cochin eggs, which are losing their viability because they're 8 days old. So he gave them to me for free. So we'll see if we can hatch those just for fun. But you know, it's really hard to find heritage breed birds around here, and so I'm really, really, really happy. I just, I hope we get at least 50% hatchability. But you know me, folks, sometimes it's 86, sometimes it's 16. It all depends on, stuff. Okay, so here is our incubator, and I don't know how well you can see, but there's a little bronze mark exactly where I want my temperature to be. I actually have 2 thermometers in here just to make sure that they're going to give us some accuracy. And it isn't hitting the bronze mark. Whoops, it isn't hitting the bronze mark, and that is okay. Why? Because my eggs aren't in here yet, and as soon as my eggs go in, the thermometer is going to be sitting on top of the eggs on the turner. So that's going to bring them closer to the heating element here, and I want to get as an accurate temperature as possible. Okay, so here I have 24, 28 silver lace Wyandotte eggs. Now some of these are probably over a week old, but because he only had 4 hens and 1 rooster, so he gathered as many as he could for me before he gave 3 of his hens to his brother. And here, now eggs have a tendency to lose viability, start to lose viability after 7 days before you put them in the incubator. So we want to get these in here right away. He's also given me some 8-day-old silver and black Cochin Bantam eggs. So they're smaller than normal. And here are the eggs Papa collected today, and we're just going to toss those in just to see if our rooster is doing his business. So with any luck, I mean, I don't know how things go with other people's hens and stuff. So with any luck, I would really be happy with 50% hatchability. Now, my friend Debbie asked me how the egg turner works. And I'd like to show her, except that motor there turns this so that this rocks it back and forth, but it does it over a 2-hour period. You're not going to get to see it on camera unless I filmed it for 2 hours and then sped it up, which I just can't do right now. So let's get these in the incubator. Today is February 20th, and after 18 days, 99 is 18, so on the 9th of March, we will take the egg turner out and put all the eggs on the floor of the incubator, and then we won't do anything. We won't touch them for 3 days. If you leave the eggs in the egg turner and they start to hatch, okay, A, they can hatch really quick and get tangled in the egg turner, but B, the eggs need to lay down and be still. Why? Because the baby chicks turn in the shell to get into the proper position for hatching. And if they're moving, then they get confused. They'll get vertigo. So that's why you take the egg turner out 3 days before the hatch. All right, I'm gonna get these in the incubator and then I'll show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all the silver laced eggs, and some of these are small, but we'll see. I'm gonna put all the silver laced Wyandotte eggs on one side, and I'm gonna do it over here because the one closest to the motor has a tendency to get warmer than the rest. So I'm gonna put the bantams over there because they have less of a chance of hatching because they're older, maybe, and B, they're smaller, so they're gonna be farther away from the egg turner motor. Now, as with all eggs, the gentleman, Jason, that I bought these from, did not wash them. So, well, there you go. There's a feather stuck to that. Okay, so here's all our silver lace Wyandotte eggs. And like I said, if I get 50% hatch out of these, I will be really, really happy. And here are my 3 eggs from my laying hen coop. I just want to see if my rooster's doing his job. And now we're going to put the 6 little bantam eggs in here. Chicken eggs take 21 days to hatch. So today is the 20th, which is my son Briar's birthday. Happy birthday, my son. He's at a friend's house. So in about a week, we will do some candling and see how these will do. Okay, so our eggs are in the turner and in the incubator, and our thermometer is in there sitting on top of the egg. So it's actually over an inch above where it was on the bottom, and that's why we let the temperature go just a hair below what we wanted at. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, we'll be back in a week and we'll candle these puppies. Take care, God bless.